Hi everybody, the first thing we're going to do today is go over some of our answers from yesterday's work. So the first one is this tape diagram that uses larger numbers. And I already did 1 and 2 for you, and you can see it right here. And go back and rewatch the video if you did not see how to do these. So I'm going to show you the answers for 3, 4, and 5. Pretty much they're all done the same way. These are not very exciting ratios. They're all the same. So in number 3, you had a ratio of 8 to 9 with keeping in mind that regular subscribers are first compared to premium subscribers, 8 to 9. So the regular premium, a total of $5.95. I divided the whole thing, the total number of squares, which were 17. Add these up. And I got an answer of 35 goes into each box. And then I found that in my regular, if I take 35 times 8, I get 280 regular subscribers. Number 4, John's looking at his streaming music stats, and the ratio of songs he liked to dislike was 5 to 2. So he liked 5, I put 5 squares, to 2. Disliked 2 squares. Had a total of 91 songs total. I divided the 5, 6, 7, the 7 total by 91 and got 13 goes into each box. Then I found out that he liked 65 songs. So I took the 13 times 5. Lastly, at the fair, the ratio of male to females was 4 to 5. Drew my 4 squares, my 5 squares. There were 180 people total. So I divided the 180 by my total squares, which was 9. And then I found out that there was 20 in each box, and I put 8 males, but it should be 80 males is the total that was present there. Then you had to complete some home links. The first one, let me go back to 211. So 211 is you pretty much had to figure out the unit rate in order to solve the other ones. Hopefully you can see these okay. So we know that there's 12 inches in a foot, 3 feet is 36 inches, 7 feet, 84 inches. You had to multiply by 12 to get these answers, and then you had to do the opposite to find out how many feet. You would have taken 144 divided by 12 inches. The millimeters is the same, 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter, according to the ruler. So then you have the answers. You would have had to multiply by 10 to get these answers, and then you would have had to divide by 10 to get this answer. Spider legs, multiply by 8 to get the answer, and then you would divide to get this answer. Down here at the bottom, you had to find which were similar rectangles, and pretty much once you calculated the ratio 2 to 3, you had to find the other ratio that was similar. So it would pretty much simplify or become very similar to equivalent fractions. So 2/3 is similar to 4/6 because 4/6 simplifies to 2/3. And then we have our 5 and 6 total down here. Email me if you have any questions. If you circled any, I would be happy to go over these with you. We can make a Zoom meeting to do this. Home link 212. It was recommended that you draw a picture or diagram to support which recipe would have a stronger raspberry taste. So over here, they drew recipe A with 2, because it's 2 cups of raspberry, so 2 boxes for the 2 cups. And the watermelon was 3 cups. So it's a 2 to 3 ratio here. Then they compared the recipe B to that. So they have 5 cups of raspberries and 11 cups total. So that would mean 6 for the watermelon because it's 11 cups total. They broke it up into similar ratios as A. So 2 to 3, 2 to 3, and they had an extra because it's 5 cups raspberry. They had an extra raspberry, making it the answer down here that recipe B would be stronger in raspberry taste because it has an extra serving of raspberries. Number 2, you had sample answers. You're figuring out equivalent ratios. You can have 10 cups raspberries to 12 cups of watermelon, because remember, B is a 5 to 6 ratio. 6 watermelon here. You had to figure out that by taking 11 cups total minus the 5 cups. Number 3, you have a ratio of 1 cup raspberry to 3 cups watermelon. And then lastly, to find number 4 here,